Imagine stepping outside tomorrow morning, but the sun never rises. No dawn, no warmth, no daylight ever again. It's a terrifying thought, but have you ever wondered what the sky would actually look like if our star simply vanished? For the first 8 minutes and 20 seconds, absolutely nothing would change. You'd step outside, see the familiar morning light, hear the birds singing, and feel the gentle warmth. Life would continue completely unaware. Why? Because that's how long it takes for the sun's light and its gravity to reach us. We would be living on borrowed time, oblivious to the cosmic catastrophe that had already occurred. And then, after those 8 minutes pass, darkness. Suddenly, the world would plunge into an instant, absolute night. There would be no sunset, no lingering twilight, no gradual fading of colors. It would be like a switch was flipped. One moment, daylight, the next, a profound blackness. In that instant, the stars would appear, not just a few hundred, but thousands upon thousands. The sky would be filled with pinpricks of light, brighter and clearer than anyone has ever seen from Earth's surface. The Milky Way would no longer be a faint, milky band, but a brilliant, textured river of light stretching from one horizon to the other. It would be a celestial spectacle of unimaginable beauty. This wouldn't be the night sky we know. This would be a sky humanity has never witnessed. Without the sun's light scattering in our atmosphere, all light pollution would cease. The faint, distant galaxies we can only see with powerful telescopes like Andromeda might become visible to the naked eye as small, hazy smudges against the black. Nebulae, the birthplaces of stars, would appear as faint, ethereal clouds. The universe would feel deeper, closer, and infinitely more vast. The sheer number of stars would be overwhelming. It would be beautiful. Yes, but also deeply terrifying, a stark reminder of our sudden, profound isolation. While the sky above us would be a cosmic masterpiece, the world below would be dying. Within just a few hours of the sun's disappearance, the planet's surface temperature would begin to plummet. Without the sun's energy to drive our weather systems, the winds would initially intensify into global storms before eventually dying down. Water bodies would start to freeze over, beginning at the poles and spreading rapidly across the continents. Ice would creep across the land, encasing everything in a crystalline tomb. The sky would remain astonishingly clear and filled with stars, but it would be looking down on a world that was quickly becoming a frozen wasteland. What about our celestial companion, the moon? It would vanish. We often forget that the moon doesn't produce its own light. It's simply a giant mirror reflecting the sun. Without the sun's rays to illuminate it, the moon would become just another dark, invisible rock floating in space. It would still be there, orbiting our dark Earth, but we would never see its familiar, comforting glow again. No more moonlit nights, no more phases, just a black shape lost among the brilliant, unblinking stars. Our nights would become even darker, our world even more alien. As the Earth continued its journey through space, now a rogue planet untethered from its star, our view of the universe would become even more profound. The zodiacal light, a faint triangular glow seen after sunset and before sunrise, would disappear. This light is just sunlight reflecting off dust particles in our solar system. Without the sun, that dust would go dark. We'd be left with a view of the cosmos in its purest form. We would see the universe as ancient humans never could, a direct, unfiltered window into the cosmic background. It would be the ultimate astronomical observation, happening at the cost of our own existence. The psychological impact on any surviving humans would be devastating. We are creatures of the sun, evolved over millions of years with a rhythm of day and night. Without daylight, our circadian rhythms would collapse. The constant, unending darkness would fuel a deep, primal fear. Hope would begin to fade as the cold seeped deeper into the earth and into our bones. The sky, once a source of wonder, would become a constant, cruel reminder of the warmth we had lost forever. Every glance upwards would show us a universe of breathtaking beauty that we could no longer be a part of. Years later, Earth would be an ice ball hurtling through interstellar space. the surface temperature would have dropped 200s of degrees below zero. The only light left on our planet would be artificial, powered by geothermal or nuclear energy for as long as it lasted. For anyone left, the sky would be an unchanging panorama of stars. There would be no seasons, no day and night cycle, just one endless, frozen night. The constellations would appear fixed, a static backdrop to a dead world. So, if the sun vanished, the sky would become more beautiful and more terrifying than we could ever imagine. We would see the universe in all its raw glory. But the Earth, our home, would be dead. It's a powerful paradox. The spectacular night sky we admire, the one we gaze at in wonder, is only possible because of the very star that hides most of it from us. The sun gives us life, and in doing so, it veils the true, overwhelming scale of the cosmos. It's a reminder that our existence is a delicate balance, sustained by a single star in a sea of countless others. Lose that one star, and the universe takes over. Thanks for watching.